Charging the batteries for the Phantom is a relatively simple process once you get used to the parts and how they operate. Your DSLRPros Q1 charger comes with a number of accessories. In addition to the charger itself, it comes with the power cable, it comes with a balance extension board, and also the power lead adapter cable that has banana plugs on one side and a variety of different connectors on the other. First, connect the balance lead to the balance extension board. Then connect the other side of the lead to the white port on the right side of the charger. Then connect the power lead adapter cable to the charger, making sure to pay attention that the black banana plug goes into the black port and the red banana plug goes into the red port. To turn the Q1 on, simply plug the power cable into a wall outlet and the other side of the cable into the Q1. The Phantom uses 3-cell lithium polymer batteries. Each battery has 2 cables. One is a balance cable, and the other is an XT60 cable, which is our power lead. To connect the battery to the charger, first connect the balance lead from the battery into the 3S port of the balance board coming from the charger. The 3S port is the second port from the side that has the cable. Then connect the XT60 plugs. While the Q1 charger has a number of safety features built in, it's always a good idea to charge your batteries in a LiPo protection bag. Simply open the Velcro of the bag, slip the battery and the balance board in there, and seal the bag shut. The display screen of the Q1 has a lot of important information. On the top left is the type of battery that we're charging. Right now it says nickel metal hydride, and it's very important to select the right type of battery. So we're going to go into battery type and keep pressing the button until it says LiPo. Now that we've selected the proper type of battery, we'll take a look at some of the numbers that are displayed. On the left is the amperage, the rate at which the battery will charge. We can adjust this number by pressing enter once, the numbers will blink, and you can adjust the value by pressing the plus sign or the minus sign to decrease. We recommend 4 amps. The number on the right displays the nominal voltage for the type of battery that we're going to be charging. We are using a 3S battery. Press the plus button until we get to 3S, or 11.1 volts. The Q1 has a number of different charge modes, each one with special characteristics. The balance mode puts an emphasis on properly balancing each cell in the battery. The next mode is fast charge. This mode will charge the battery faster, but it will sacrifice a little bit of the capacity, usually capping off at 95% or so. The next mode is storage mode. Lithium polymer batteries require special care to prolong their life and maintain performance. LiPo batteries should not be kept fully charged for long periods of time. Conversely, LiPo batteries should not be left in a discharge state for long either. You should never allow your LiPo battery to go below 3 volts per cell, or in this case, 9 volts total. The storage mode of the Q1 charger is the best way to get your batteries into the proper voltage for long-time storage. The next mode is discharge mode, but because of the Q1's storage mode, there's really no real reason to use the discharge mode. You risk permanently damaging the battery if used improperly. So now that we're at the recommended balance mode, we know that our settings are proper. The way to start charging the battery is to press enter and hold it down. Now at this screen, you'll see 2 numbers on the left and the right. These numbers represent the cell count. On the left is what the charger sees from the balance board, and on the right is what you entered as the user. If they are both the same, then we're good to go. Press enter and the charging will begin. On the left side of the screen, you'll see Li3S. That represents a 3-cell LiPo battery. Underneath it is BAL, which shows that we're in the balance mode. Next we have the current amperage at which the battery is charging. To the right is the current voltage of the battery, and you'll see this increase as the battery takes on charge. Right on the bottom level, the value on the right shows the number of milliamp hours that the battery has increased by since this charging session has begun. The charger will automatically stop and signal when the battery is full. However, if you'd like to stop the charge beforehand, you can press the stop button on the left. Disconnect the power lead's XT60 connectors. Next, remove the balance lead from the balance board. You can use the Q1 to charge the battery of your vltava radio. Simply slide off the door to the battery compartment from the bottom of the radio and disconnect the battery lead from the port. You can now remove the battery from the vltava. The vltava uses nickel metal hydride batteries which don't have a balance lead. Because of this, we won't need the balanced board for this charge. Again, connect the multi-adapter cable. Find the black servo extension style adapter in the multi-adapter that correlates with the plug on the radio's battery. It's very important to make sure that the Q1 is set to charge the proper type of battery. Here you can see it's still set to charge a LiPo battery. We need to change this to nickel metal hydride, or NiMH, for the vltava's battery. We recommend a current of no larger than 1.7 amps. Here we can see the type of battery, nickel metal hydride, the current amperage of the charge, and the voltage of the battery. Again, to stop the charge before the battery has reached full capacity, press the stop button on the far left. Disconnect the power leads, and unplug the charger to turn it off. Unlike the DSLRPros batteries, the OEM Phantom batteries are not rated to be charged at such a high amperage. Doing so would not be safe and is ill-advised. Making sure we're in LiPo mode, press enter once until the amperage starts blinking. Set the charge rate at no higher than 2.2 amps. Again, connect the balance lead first, then the XT60 connector, and charge as normal.